Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. My name is Siti Nur Syamila binti Muhammad Sahrudin. Through the Sulam initiative, we aim to share knowledge and raise awareness about how Islamic finance operates in accordance with Sharia principles and how it differs from conventional financial systems. This includes understanding key concepts such as Maqasid Sharia, prohibited elements, and valid Sharia contracts. The first objective of this project is to incorporate all relevant information in accordance with the fundamental philosophy and principles of Islamic finance. Through this project, we aim to help the community understand how Islamic finance protects essential elements such as wealth, religion, life, intellect, and social welfare, while ensuring justice and fairness in financial transactions. So now, let's move to the planning of our project. The first topic covered is the introduction to Islamic finance, including its frameworks and sources. In this session, we explain the foundation of Islamic finance such as the Al-Quran, Sunnah, Ijma, and Qiyas to provide a clear understanding of how Islamic financial rulings are derived. The second topic focuses on the prohibited elements in Islamic finance, which include riba, warar, and maisir. This section helps the community identify and understand why these elements are forbidden and how they affect the financial transactions. The third topic discusses the differences between Islamic finance and conventional finance, as well as the objective of Maqasid Sharia in Islamic finance. Here, we emphasize key differences such as risk sharing, asset-backed financing, and ethical considerations that distinguish Islamic finance from conventional system. Lastly, the fourth topic covers the elements of a Sharia contract, particularly its validation. This includes explaining essential components such as offer and acceptance, parties involved, subject matter, and compliance with Sharia principles to ensure the contract is valid. So, overall, this structured planning ensures that our Sulam project delivers comprehensive, accurate, and meaningful knowledge to the community regarding Islamic finance. So now, let's take a look to our details of the project. This Sulam project was conducted over a period of 2 months from 8 November 2025 until 28 December 2025 with a total of more than 20 transfer hours. The project was carried out using several platforms such as Google Meet, WhatsApp, Canva, and Google Form. All contents and activities were guided by reliable sources such as Google Scholar and official guidelines from the FIN546 textbook. This ensured that the information delivered was accurate, relevant, and aligned with academic requirements. So, overall, this Sulam project plays an important role in strengthening public understanding of Islamic finance while supporting ethical, just, and socially responsible financial practices.
Thank you, Mila, for your insightful presentation. I will now proceed with the next section. My name is Narishifa binti Muhammad Rizal, and I will be presenting the project timeline and the transfer of knowledge of our Sulam program. The project timeline was designed to ensure that Sulam program was implemented in a systematic and well-organized manner. The planning phase began on 8 November 2025, where the team discussed and finalized the project scope, target community, and overall direction of the program. This was followed on 15 November with the development of the full proposal, including the formulation of objective and the allocation of responsibilities among team members. On 29 November 2025, all learning materials such as slides presentation, quizzes question, and the Google form for feedback were prepared to support the program implementation. On 7 December 2025, the team identified and contacted the community participants in order to confirm their involvement in the Sulam program. This was followed by a final preparation phase on 20 December 2025, where all materials were reviewed and internal rehearsal were conducted to ensure smooth delivery. The Sulam program was then implemented on 28 December 2025, during which the transfer of knowledge was carried out through presentation, interactive activities, quiz sessions, and feedback collection. The transfer of knowledge was conducted in the several structured modules to ensure effective learning. The session began with an ice-breaking activity to create a positive and engaging learning environment. This was followed by Module 1, which introduced the fundamental concept of Islamic finance in order to provide participants with basic understanding of its purpose and principle. Module 2 then focused on the difference between Islamic finance and conventional finance, enabling participants to clearly understand how both systems operate and how Islamic finance complies with Sharia principle. This learning session continued with Module 3, which covered the prohibited elements in Islamic finance, namely riba, gharar, and maisis. This module aimed to enhance participant understanding of why these elements are not allowed and how they can negatively affect fairness, transparency, and ethical finance practice. By using explanation and relevant examples, participants were able to better appreciate the importance of avoiding these elements in financial transactions. Finally, Module 4 focused on the elements of Sharia contract, where participants were introduced to how Islamic financial contracts are structured and how they ensure compliance with Sharia principles. To reinforce learning and access, participants' understanding and interactive Kahoot quiz was conducted after the learning session.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nurashidin. To measure the effectiveness of our program, we use interactive tools which were Kahoot quizzes and Google Form feedback. So, for this part, we use interactive Kahoot quiz to help us assess the participants' understanding in real time while keeping the session engaging and fun. Based on the participation and performance, we can conclude that the participants were able to answer correctly, showing that they understood the key concepts that we discussed, such as Islamic finance principles and comparison to conventional finance. So this shows that interactive tools like Kahoot is effective in enhancing the learning and engagement. Besides the Kahoot quiz, we also collected structured feedback through Google Forms. The results show that all participants experienced improvement in understanding, with the majority of them indicating a very good level of comprehension. Participants also agreed that the session has clearly explained the concept of Islamic finance, including maqasid Sharia and prohibited elements. Last but not least, from the feedback that we received, we can clearly see that the program had a very positive impact on the community. Participants gain awareness on ethical and Sharia-compliant financial transactions or practices, which is important to avoid unfair and exploitative transactions in the future.
Thank you, Nora. Next, I will be presenting the impact of our Sulam. My name is Nur Ilian Tasha binti Wamanaha. I will focus on the impact to students and the impact to the university after we conducting our Islamic finance in knowledge transfer program with the community. Firstly, I would like to talk about the impact to students. During this project, we feel excited and motivated because we successfully conducted the program through the Google Meet. At the same time, we were slightly worried about technical issue since the season was held online. Good and the bad experience. There we put good and the challenging experience. The good part was that we were preparing, has the stronger teamwork, and the season started smoothly. This helped us the sharing Islamic finance knowledge clearly with the community. However, one of the challenges we faced was that the crazy QR code, which causes a small interruption during the activity. What we learned from this experience, we learning that the quick action is important when dealing with unexpected problems. Despite the challenge, most of the respondents answered the question correctly, which shows that they understood the lesson. Improvement for the future. If we will give it another opportunity, we can improve by preparing a backup QR code in advance, testing all the technical equipment before the season. In the future, we will also include more interactive activity to make the season more engaged. Overall, this project helped us to improve our communication skill, problem-solving skill, and confidence in sharing Islamic finance knowledge with the community. Next, I will explain to the impact the university. Our Sulam project helping to strengthen the university academic reputation by showing its commitment to community education. The project also ensure effective knowledge sharing, especially in Islamic finance, which help build trust with the community. In addition, this program supported hands-on learning for students, allowing us to apply what we're learning in class to real-life situation. Finally, the project improved the university's social responsibility image, showing its active role in helping the community. In conclusion, our Sulam project created a positive impact on the student, the university and the community. Thank you for your attention.